Hello everyone. This is a demonstration of the great Realism Overhaul in action. Hopefully, this will give you a better idea of what the gameplay looks like and what this mod is all about. I'm going to go through the Bleak Falls Barrow quest, as it is a quest most of us know very well, which makes it easier for you to see the changes that have been made. Also, I am going to be playing on Legendary difficulty. However, without further ado, let's begin. Alright, here we are in Riverwood, but first I want to talk about a couple of things you might notice. Number one is that you cannot fast travel anymore. This means that you'll either have to use horses or carriages to get around quickly. Number two is that you do not start out with any spells, you only start out with your racial powers or abilities. This means that you'll either have to buy or find the spells that you're going to use. And lastly, your carry capacity has been reduced. It now starts out at 100, and this makes looting more about choosing the right things to pick up instead of just picking up everything you see. Now, with all of that out of the way, I think it's time to get ready for the quest. I'm going to head over to Lucan and see if I can buy something that will help me. So I'm here and I've started the quest, but I would still like to buy some better gear. This is a wonderful opportunity to showcase the new economy system. Now, I'm gonna want an iron sword and a minor health potion. However, I cannot afford either of those two things right now. What am I gonna do? Well, I'm gonna have to sell my iron mace in order to afford the iron sword, and I'm going to have to sell some foods in order to afford the minor health potion.
Alright then.
This is just an example. However, sometimes you're going to have to sell some stuff in order to be able to buy some stuff. This creates a much more dynamic economy, which is based around trading. But enough talk about the economy. Let's get out there and fight something. Alright, there is a wolf around the corner. This is a great opportunity for me to show you the damage model in the Great Realism Overhaul. So, how long will it take for the wolf to kill me? Keep in mind that I'm only wearing clothes and no armor. Not very long apparently. As you could probably tell, the damage model is quite high, meaning that you don't want to get hit at all if possible. This makes fights much more exciting, intense, and full of adrenaline. Now let's go take care of that wolf. Now, I did sustain a little bit of damage during that fight, however I think it's a good opportunity to talk about the health system. As you can tell, the health regenerates very slowly. In addition to that, you have an injury system that reduces your speed depending on how much health you have left. This all makes healing potions and healing magic much more important. Before we continue, I would like to explain the basics of the new combat system. Number one is that you cannot turn around mid-swing. So, normally I can turn around just fine, but as soon as I swing my weapon, like now, I slow down. This leads to much more focused combat and much less flailing around, and it's important to note that this applies to NPCs as well, making it balanced and fair. Number two is that normal attacks now drain stamina. If I do a normal attack, you'll see that the stamina bar goes down a little bit. If I continue to do normal attacks, my stamina goes down even further. So I'll have to be careful about spamming the normal attacks. Number 3 is that if you run completely out of stamina, like this, you can no longer run or sprint for a couple of seconds. This could be the difference between life and death in a combat situation, which means that managing your stamina is very important. So I'll go ahead and show you. So here I can only walk for a couple of seconds and then I go back. So again, for a couple of seconds, and then I can go back to running. And lastly, the dodging system. How does it work? Well, let's say somebody is coming at me straight ahead with a forward power attack. How do I dodge that? Well, all I have to do is this. Because he cannot turn around mid-swing, it means he'll miss, and so combat becomes about efficient and smart movement. Alright, we're here at the first Bandit Tower. Let's see how this goes.
You picked a bad time to get lost. Now ain't this a surprise? I'll show you what a real orc can do. I'll show you what a real orc can do.
Alright, after looting the bandits, I got some better armor, some gold, and a bow and some arrows. It's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. Now let's go finish this quest.
You're a disgrace to your own kind.
That dark elf wants to go.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend. Victor!
You're a disgrace to your own kind.
Alright, now that that's taken care of, I can focus on healing myself. So, right now I have 3 different options to do just that. Number 1 is that I can level up to instantly get all my health back. Number 2 is that I can sleep for an hour and get all my health back. Number 3 is that I can use a healing potion. And for the sake of demonstration, I'm going to use a healing potion. As you can tell, the percentage is quite high. but because the baseline regeneration is so low, it actually evens out. So if I show you, and that's about the effect the minor healing potion has. So it's absolutely not overpowered, but it's not completely useless either, and it heals over time and it cannot be spammed like the vanilla health potions. Alright, let's continue. Okay, so when fighting the giant spider, we are going to need all the help we can get. So a healing potion is very important here. In addition to that, this weak paralysis poison is going to be really helpful. Alright, let's go.
Not again! Help! Don't let it get me! Help! Keep it away from me! Don't let it get me! Help! Ah! Kill it! Kill it! Get me down! Get me down!
Alright, I survived. This is a good time to level up and take a look at the new perks. Like normal, you choose between Magicka, Health and Stamina. However, you only get 5 points each time you level up. As of recording this video, no magic perk trees has been altered. However, the perk trees that have been changed include Crafting, Heavy Armor, Block, Two-Handed, One-Handed, Archery, Light Armor, Sneak, Lockpicking, Pickpocket, Speech, and Alchemy. Now, these aren't necessarily done yet as of making this video, but they are mostly done, so they'll maybe see some improvements in the future. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to One-Handed and choose the first perk available. Alright, let's get the golden claw from this guy, and then let's continue. So, I hope this gave you a better idea of what the gameplay in the Great Realism Overhaul looks like. Now, this demonstration doesn't show every change made by the mod, but you can read all about it on the Nexus page. Now, I really hope you'll try it, and if you do, I really hope you like it. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.